Check out what it bombed!
Let's make our mark.
Tyon?
Yes. I'd really hoped it would turn out to be nothing. Ah, it seems someone else got here first.
That gear must be a high-rank colony.
Lay the Ouroboros where they stand!
I'd love to see you try, mate! Appreciated!
What was that?
Pull back! I don't like our odds. They must be silver rank at least.
Your caution dulls your insights. Your crude fighting wastes almost all your potential. And you, good judgment, but you're a bad quitter. Just as I'd heard, sadly.
I knew it. Colony Iota.
I've heard about them.
I bet you have. Commander Alexandria's famed for her keen wit.
How dare you take Dame Alex's name in vain, scum!
We've committed no crimes.
I suppose you can prove that?
Well, proving a negative isn't really possible. But what you think you know isn't the whole truth.
Eat this, sucker!
Ah!
Dame Alex!
Senna! I'm so there!
Sorry to go off book on you, folks. Snuff.
That's enough. It will suffice for this little trial. You struggle for your lives in vain. Ouroboros criminals. Those lives will be mine. This I swear.
They're a bunch of morons, just as we'd heard. And rude to boot.
Indeed. But that might make for a fun reception. What you think you know is not the whole truth, huh? I do hope you'll tell.
Looks like we managed to lose them.
What in Her Majesty's ever-loving cheekbones just happened back there?
Simply put, our foes were well versed in the art of war, though their methods were inelegant, to say the least.
Inelegant, like war's ever pretty.
They're efficient at stockpiling combat rewards. That's how they managed to climb to silver rank already.
I heard they even share their supplies with other colonies. That seems kind of awesome.
Sharing supplies? Why would they do that?
It would prove beneficial in the long term, I think.
Creating debts to strengthen ties with other allied forces does open up your options, insofar as battle tactics are concerned.
And if that leads to better results in combat, you can get your hands on even more goods.
What I'm getting here is that they're trouble.
Yes, and to make matters worse, Alexandria herself announced that they will come for us again.
I bet us traders would net them a hefty reward, huh?
So how about we turn the tables on them? Punch their lights out!
Listen to yourself, you doofus. We're talking silver here, yeah?
Well, whatever we choose to do, here's something to bear in mind. Colony Iota's commando group is made up of 4 units. Regardless of the proportions we take, we have a high chance of encountering them. We should consider our approach carefully.
Well, in that case, brush off the embers that fall on your coat, right? It may be best if we strike first.
You're suggesting we march right into Colony Iota?
In terms of strategy, making the first move certainly would make it easier to seize the advantage. I think with our current level of experience, we should be able to take them on. But I'll leave the final decision to you.
Anyway, even for a frontal assault, we'll need to prepare properly.
Right. I'm in favor of the attack as well. But we should be sure to target the flame clock specifically and prepare for the worst.
Yeah. Good to add more names. How about we go here? Good to add more names. Good to add more names. Huh? Is that?
Good thing we found this.
I see some relations have changed. I see some relations have changed. More colonies added. Let me just fix this.
Every day's a training day.
go here.
Whoa, check this place out.
Hey, this one means business.
Make this
You're
quick!
dealing with me!
Thanks!
Round
Furious!
Lost the enemy! Crash down! You're dealing with me!
Perfect.
See? That's what I want to see,
Extra!
Go, knock us in the back!
Nice one, Leo! People helping. Nice moves, child!
No! Retro advantage!
Keep it up, Neo!
You itching to get wrecked?
Ground
Oh!
beat!
Gotta keep your sword dealing with me! You're doing great, Iota! I've lost the enemy! Get out of here!
Out of my face! I'm shorted!
I've lost the enemy! Retro advantage!
Ever the power, Neo. Go!
You're dealing with me!
Give them what they deserve! Good one!
Retro advantage!
Keep it up, Neo!
This is something decent, right?
Shall we deal with this?
Ground! You're a lifesaver!
Lost the enemy!
Power!
You're dealing with me!
You're a lifesaver!
Commander!
Go!
Variable! Time! Energy grenade! Go! I'll keep the enemies on me! I've lost the enemy!
I'm getting into the swing of this.
Not to worry, just stick to the plan.
Make this
You're
quick!
dealing with me!
You're a lifesaver!
I've lost the enemy!
Furious blast!
You're dealing with me!
You're a lifesaver!
Full! I've lost the enemy! Get out of here! Leo, I guard!
Show us what you've got, Senna!
Commander!
You're on fire, lad!
I've lost the enemy!
No match!
Good thing we found this.
Oops, they found us.
way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
Can we go and wash this stuff off?
Guys, get ready to fight. Round three! Thanks! Divine Breaking!
Cheers, you're scared. Across the enemy! Variable, regular,
You're laughing, Riptide!
across the enemy! Across the enemy!
Now give them what they deserve. Round
Got it in the bag! Regular draw! Keep it up, Hello, folks!
got,
Across the
Senna?
enemy! Regular,
Appreciate it.
Dark banner! Blue wing! Press our advantage! Regular,
You're a lifesaver. Divine nice one, Mio.
We can do this! In my bomb battle blue wing!
I know. We're feeling good.
Pressure and draw! Me! Thanks for the support! Across the enemy!
Where did you go?
You're dealing with me!
Appreciate it. You guys ready for this?
Oh, yeah, let me at it.
My wing crash! Across the enemy!
Before we grind you into dust.
Great! It's amazing! That's ridiculous! Great! It's amazing!
Divine
You're
Breaking!
dealing with me! Across the enemy!
Furious Blast! Divine Protection!
Love to see it!
Divine Protection! Ezra!
Away!
Nice one, Mio.
Crash out! I'll keep the enemies on me!
Show us what you got, Senna.
I'm glad we meet again, Ouroboros. So, you've come to pit yourself against insurmountable odds? I admire your courage, at least.
We don't really enjoy being hunted. The hunter's role is more our speed.
Our time is precious. If you insist on barring our way, we'll do what needs to be done, old compatriot or not.
No need for speeches. Now is a time for action. I do hope you came prepared. The traitors will receive.
Off the enemy! You're dealing with me!
Now give them what they deserve.
Just fly! You're dealing with me! Thanks for the support! Off the enemy! It isn't over! You're dealing with me! You're dealing with me!
Perfect time.
can't be.
Phew! Made it through that somehow.
How many times are we going to have to do this?
I was just about to say that.
A consul!
Manners, cur, that is Master E to you. I put a lot of effort into developing this drama, and now it's all wasted. Breaking her spirit, then fashioning her in my own image. She ought to have been my masterpiece!
What's the pilot going on about?
Alexandria, my cherished game. You should have made it much farther.
Who are you calling a piece? Neither her nor us will ever be what you want us to be.
Of course. And of course, you, after all, that's just your role. Very well. I think it's time for a quick rewind. No use for all of these imbecilic side characters.
Return to your seats for Act 2! Carnage! The curtains are about to rise! You worthless side characters! You fled! My eyes are clear astray! You will suffer for your fun!
Let me give you a taste!
Just
Fire on you! Impossible!
no escape! Across the enemy! Come on, lads! I'll end it here!
Stay in your lane and die in silence!
More with that!
Give it up!
Don't get out of me!
Eat this!
How quite impossible! Already now to its due! Try if you must!
Give it up!
You cannot fail in this!
Knock you into next week! No, I'm just in the front!
I want to accept this truth!
You guys ready for this? Now we show them.
I'll end it here!
This is how I exit the stage. I hear the applause are so rapturous.
Everyone all right?
Yeah, more or less.
For now, but all this fighting really takes its toll on you.
Oh, really? That's not how it looked from where I was standing. It was impressive the way you beat him. And a big help, too.
Wait, what's she saying?
Dame Alex! I'm putting my foot down. Only boring run-of-the-mill plans from now on. This one gave me anxiety.
I said I was sorry. Don't cry.
So it all went down according to your calculations?
Our goal was the defeat of the consul and to be released from his control. Though it was a long acquaintance we had, at least until we uncovered that lie of his.
What was he lying about?
It's a long story. But anyway, making an enemy of the consul would have been a big gamble for us too. So to weigh the risk, we had to figure out just how strong you lot actually were.
So you used your friends and colony as bait. You thought if we were strong enough to deal with you all, we could stand up to the consul too.
You seem bitter about it.
But there must have been another way. Dispatch a scouting party or
Oh, come on. We'd all reach homecoming before we got anywhere like that.
Sure, but see how much it cost you. It's not worth the sacrifices.
There is no victory without sacrifice. If you fight according to those musty old textbooks, you'll always be too slow. You're an old-fashioned man, aren't you, Tyon?
What?
Dame Alex, I don't think they'll respond well to that line of exposition. Only Ouroboros can destroy our flame clock. Shouldn't we consider asking for their help instead of riling them up like this?
I'm not riling up anyone. Just some gentle teasing among friends.
Dame Alex doesn't actually believe the ends justify the means. You'll understand if you look closely at the colony and how things are here.
What do you think?
Might be good to look around before we enter into any partnerships.
What if that's exactly what she wants you to think?
Let's cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, I'd like to trust her. She was quite open with us this far.
Good grief, how did softies like you even survive this long?
Dame Alex?
I'm sorry. I admit I may have crossed a line. We'll have time to say goodbye to the old girl later. Come along, I'll show you how we fight here.
I see some relations have changed.
Got another one.
Levinus repair parts?
We got them, but no means of transport. Usual route goes the long way round.
No, there's a colony we could route through. Those cylinders, we'll manage.
We can add 2 days. We can make it on time. Prioritize speed. Start with light goods.
That's the list there. I'll forward it on too.
What do you know? They're really pro at that.
They're not just regular soldiers. More like they're all officers.
We're reading the flow of goods to learn of the war. It's a very flat hierarchy here, you'll find.
Using a minimum of people to achieve maximum results. That's the way we like to fight. Of all the colonies in Ionios, we're a bit extreme in the way we use the cards. Pretty special, right?
You mean the cards in the iris?
Yes. They tell us what's needed as of right now, and it's an easy and efficient tool.
But soldiers' wills and skills, on the other hand.
Feeling useful makes you confident. Confidence teaches a soldier pride. Pride binds the team, fosters productivity, and leads a colony to victory. Right?
As a result, we can invest ourselves in more research, and it takes us a step beyond.
A step beyond?
Well, I did propose them. It's quite basic.
Wait, the Collectopedia cards? You made them?
The castle folk developed them. All I did was to issue the request through the console.
Meaning you made a deal with the castle? Surely that's not...
I didn't do it lightly. It was necessary. Doing the same as everyone around you, it's always the same outcome. Following the playbook to the letter is hardly a strategy.
And so I'm old-fashioned?
You're not mad this time?
I realized there was no ill will. We fight when we're confident. You and I think we're the same in that regard. I'm getting the impression that something must have changed you.
Thank the previous commander for that. He was a rash type, like this big one.
It winds you up, doesn't it? I get what you mean.
Oi, what the spark?
No matter what happens, you fight to keep everyone alive. And that's what makes a colony. All right, Alexandria. I understand you now.
Do you think we'll be useful?
Doesn't matter. I don't see people that way.
Oh.
Time to head back. We've unfinished business.
That's right. Time is precious.
So all that's left is to smash it, yeah?
Yes. That way, Colony Iota will be free.
I'll be honest, I'm not 100% on board with how you played this. I don't appreciate being manipulated.
I'm sorry about tricking you before. I really do regret it.
Yeah? What's to say you're not tricking us even now?
Insolence!
I'm sorry about Lands, but I would like to know what exactly your goal is here.
When you think about rules, you have to realize that they are closely entangled with the intentions of whoever set them. I don't suppose you'll believe me, but I just want to see what life's like outside of those confines.
No. I believe you. From everything you've told us, I can see how serious you are.
Thank you. And I'm counting on you. Let's keep it on the straight and narrow from now on.
Interesting choice of words.
Lands?
No, it's fine. I'm sure she's got nothing else left to hide now anyway.
Love?
She's still hiding stuff.
Dame Alex?
No, I've got this. I'm not as old as I might seem, so I don't quite have the authority you might think yet.
You don't... Wait. Which term are you in?
6th?
What? Shut up. You cannot be 6th term.
Hush! Not so loud.
I thought for sure we were the same term. You just have this dignity about you.
I work really hard for that, you know. Some colonies plan surprise attacks if they work out the timing of when the next generation of soldiers rolls over. And also, well, you know, reasons.
What reasons?
Dame Alex thinks she looks too young, so she likes to put on a touch of cosmetics to give her features extra character.
That was not public information.
You were just gonna leave them all guessing otherwise.
Not really what I expected.
Well, that's your fault for assuming, isn't it? Having presence is important for a commander.
This might be going over my head, but it sounds like a struggle.
For your information, the only ones who know this are my team chiefs and Chickadee. This is one secret I expect you to take with you unto homecoming.
We understand. We won't tell anyone. Here we go!
If you have my back, I've got yours.
Huh.
Did you see that? Don't you think it's about time for a meal? I'm sure you're all starved by now. Judging by those supplies, I would expect Philly to be there.
Shall we go have a look then?
Let's make the most of our break, guys. I'll start, shall I?
Phew, all finished.
So that's a new recipe then. Let's lay out the facts. It's good to keep a record.